Hey guys, okay, so today I wanted to share with you a little shopping trip that we did yesterday. We went to Ulta, to Target, and where else? I have a few Sephora things that I'm going to share too. I had to pick up a few things that I was out of, and then something that I really wanted in particular at Ulta that I think I've mentioned before to you guys. And then I ran into Target to return something because I ordered a new Keurig, whatever, coffee machine, which I'm not really using it for coffee, which is funny. I am obsessed with my Nespresso coffee maker, or espresso machine, whatever. It's turned me into a coffee lover, not to where like I have to have it every day, but I enjoy it. I love it. I actually feel, not that I'm trying to, but it really like peps me up, whereas like if I just drink a cup of like regular coffee like from a Keurig or something, I never really notice the difference. I think it's because maybe I drink a lot of sodas and I'm like I have a really high caffeine tolerance. I don't know, whatever. I'm obsessed with my Nespresso machine, 2 Nespresso pods, really any of them. I really like the really black ones, and I like any of them really though. They're good. So I do 2 pods. Fill up a cup about like that with ice, and then also with coconut milk, and then I brew 2 pods over it and put 2 Splendas in there, and it is the best thing you've ever had in your life, and it's the best coffee ever. I love like using it with the Starbucks tumblers, you know. They're just really good. It's just my favorite thing to do. I just love it. So what I have been missing is, you know, being able to make some of those like fun flavored teas. I used to love my Keurig to make like green tea, or to make like some chamomile tea or sleepy time tea at night or whatever. And I loved it for hot chocolate. I loved it for the apple cider. And so I thought to myself, like, am I gonna do it again? Like, this is my 3rd Keurig that I would have had. My first one broke, long story. It just messed up. They've improved them a lot though, including what happened to that one. My second one that I got a couple years ago, I didn't have it long. I think, I forgot what happened. Did customer service, what happened to that one? The water reservoir was broken. Like, you know, when you first get them, you have to take the water reservoir out and fill it up once and then put it in. It was like, I did that, but then the rest of the time, it would not pull the water. Like, it was just very weird. And then it wasn't the needle, it wasn't any of that. It was just bizarre, and like, we couldn't figure it out. And I just remember I was so over it. Like, I called about the problem, they couldn't really help me, and they were like, do you want a replacement? I was like, no, I'm kind of just done with these. And then I got the Nespresso machine, which love. But I'll be honest, it's just different. It's just a different way of, you know what I mean? Here I am again. But I got a really pretty one. Not that that matters, but I was just really wanting one. I got a small one so that I could just make some tea and stuff. I put it right next to my Nespresso machine. That was kind of exciting. But what happened was I ordered a white one because I really wanted white for my kitchen. So I ordered the white. I think it was like the K200 in white, and I was like, perfect. And they didn't have them. I couldn't find one on Amazon. They just had like that sandy pearl color, which is what I ended up getting, which is what worked out. But I really just had it in my mind. I wanted the white because I thought that the sandy pearl one was going to be like too beige or whatever in my kitchen. So the only place I could find it was at Target. So I ordered it from Target, and it got here, and when I put it in my kitchen, it looked so white in my kitchen. It was almost blue looking, like it's a true white. And my kitchen isn't a true white, you know. It's like there's so many different shades of white, but it made my cabinets look like not white. It was really weird, and it just didn't look good. It looked cheap and weird. So I returned it. I went back to Target. Long story short, not really, because I just explained this for 5 minutes. I ended up getting the sandy pearl color, which is like the color of my cabinet. It's so pretty. Maybe a little dark, but it's kind of like pearly. It's really pretty. It just looks really nice. And I've already used it a couple times to make tea, and it was really nice to have it again. So I have a tea kettle and stuff, but sometimes I just like using those little pods, and you know, with the hot chocolate stuff, it's just easy. Okay, so I expected to really kind of not do damage in Target, but I was like, I'm here, let me look around, and nothing excited me. I looked through the clothes. Everything had like a very like bohemian feel, which was cute, but the clothes seemed really young and cute, but it was just nothing that I was really into. I didn't really see a lot of good basics like I usually do. Do you guys feel like that sometimes there? Sometimes it's just very hit or miss. They had really good shoes, but I didn't need any shoes, so I didn't get any. Just the cutest little slides that have like these satin bows that came in like a blush color, which I almost got, and then the black, but I didn't. I was like, I've got plenty of shoes. So anyways, I kind of got out of there. I just bought like some Lysol spray and some laundry detergent and the Keurig that I replaced. And then I went to Ulta. I had a gift card, and I was so excited because I wanted to get this. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then a mascara that I used today. This is so good. Okay. So we're gonna do another video with this soon. If you guys have watched my videos for a while, you've probably seen me do videos with this, but I actually used one of the colors up. Is that what happened? Yeah, I remember I hit the bottom of one of the colors, and the palette had gotten kind of dirty looking, and not that that matters, whatever. But I think, who did I give it to? I gave it to somebody because it wasn't like super old or anything. But I always thought about this, and I always wanted to get another one. I had gotten another one that was like the Naturally Pretty 2, or what was it? It was like a different version. I never liked it as much as just this original one, and look what they've done, you guys. They have changed the packaging. It's that same pretty color, but it's not that furry, like Muppet matted weird material that looked like a dirty stuffed animal, you know what I mean? And it never bothered me, but after I had it for a while, I was like, ugh, it looked kind of weird, like it didn't belong against my other stuff. But oh my gosh, it's so sleek and pretty. These are called Matte Luxe Transforming Eyeshadows, and I'll be honest with you, like I said, this every time I've ever talked about this is, you guys, the colors are so good, but the formula or the finish is so perfect because they're matte, but not really. They're like your skin. Like if you put a matte color on your skin isn't truly matte, you know what I mean? It has a little bit of a sheen to it. They're beautiful because they're matte, they're not frosted, they're not shimmery, they're just, when you look at them, they have the most beautiful sheen. Oh, which color was it that I used? I think it was this one. I think it was this all heart color. I would just like go nuts with it and just put it everywhere. Oh my God, you guys, they're so pretty. And you know what's very strange? This palette, the colors are so pretty. They blend like a dream. And what happened, or what got me back into this, or really got me like craving this palette again, or getting one of these like multi, you know, a lot of different color palettes again by It. That's what it is. It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palettes. I got that little trio of the like the nude color and the pink and the purple, and those are great colors, but I wanted like some browns and stuff too for every day. And their eyeshadows are really good for your eyes. Like they're anti-aging. They're not like gross and they drag around or anything. They're really nice. They've got good ingredients in them, and they blend like a dream. Anyways, so I went into Ulta, and I was actually not going to get this one. I was going to get, you know, I thought, I'm sure they've got like another one. I didn't even know if they still had this one. And they had this one, and then they had the one that's called like the Romantics 2 or something. And I looked at it and thought, okay, I'll get this one because it's different. But it had this weird green color in it, and I was just like, I don't know. This one has blue. I'm not always into blue, but blue's pretty sometimes if you just put a little bit like here, or I mean, if you did want to do a blue look, it's pretty. But these eyeshadows are just so gorgeous. And then it's got this color called Transforming Pearl. So like you can use like this black is like the blackest. It's really pretty. So you put it on, I kind of blended it out a little. Then you can put this pearl color over it, and it kind of just makes it a little like, it looks kind of like has a frost to it. You know what I mean? But not like a weird, gross frost. So I don't know, on its own, that pearl color is just kind of pretty plain. And I remember I used to just kind of use it to brighten up or something. It's just so pretty. This is so good, you guys. Just the original Naturally Pretty palette. The colors are just such good quality, and I'm loving that they changed the palette again. And this is what I was going to say. So what's interesting is it's a mix of warm and cool, and there's some, you know, some plumbing colors. There's some good just like everyday colors, but then they've got like some of these really good like warmer blending colors that I like to use, that a lot of palettes have kind of started adding now. It's kind of become like the thing to do like that. Kind of that soft brown color that's like kind of a tannish, you know, like almost corally color, and like really almost orangey, you know what I'm saying? But so pretty. Like that's just the nice palette. And what's weird, I know I keep just going on about this, but when I used to wear it, people would comment sometimes like on your eyeshadow if they like it or whatever, but it's something very strange. Like eyeshadow is usually just eyeshadow, and you can make it blend if it's, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're good at eyeshadow or you're good at makeup, like you can make most things look decent. But whenever I would wear that, I'm not kidding, I would always think when I would wear this, I would get compliments. Like people would say, your eyeshadow looks so pretty and soft, you know what I mean? Or, you know, just from the most random times. It wasn't just when I was in makeup stores, it was when I was like at restaurants or whatever, people would notice it, and it's just so pretty. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so whatever, long little spiel there. That's really all I wanted, and you guys know that never freaking works out. But I ended up kind of just browsing around, and I passed by the Urban Decay section, and I saw this, and the girl that was working there, I grabbed the Perversion because I was like, you know what? I've got a few I've got a few mascaras. The Louboutin one is kind of on its way out, but I wouldn't feel bad about opening up something else. I can still use that one a long time, but I've just used it pretty much every day since I got it. I may have thrown in a few things here and there, but I like to just have one good mascara open because they do dry out, and I've said that so many times. But this is just such a good one. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to add this into my rotation again because I really loved it, the Urban Decay Perversion. And I love that it's kind of like, it's like the Chanel Volume, but it's got a brushy brush, you know what I mean? And so when I was grabbing this, the girl that worked there was like, oh, I really love that. You know, she wasn't pushy or anything. She was just really cool. She was like, have you tried their primer? Now, guys, I don't remember if I have tried this. When I opened it up and I looked at it, I thought maybe I had. She said she puts it like on her eyebrows and she puts it. So I'm thinking like, whoa. I love it because it has a brushy brush. I don't like when primers have a plasticky brush that just paints it on and really separates, because I like my mascara to look like it builds and sort of like fluffs, like in a thick way. I don't like it to look like tiny little wet spikes, and I feel like that's what a lot of primers do. This one is kind of dry and it's kind of amazing, and I just remember maybe using this, but I don't know. I just don't remember. If it has, it's been a very long time. It says it makes your lashes thicker and longer and stronger. It has like good ingredients in it. Whatever, but it just looks fluttery and it just makes them build really pretty, and I've used it once since I got it and it's really good. Now we need to do like a mascara video because I got 2 more of them. Okay, so I ran through the kind of like the drugstore section and I saw this and I thought, okay, this packaging, it grabbed me because it's got this stupid pink color, whatever, I don't know, it's cute, and I thought whatever. So it's the CoverGirl Total Tease, and that's what I'm wearing today, and I'm actually pretty shocked at how much I like this. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's really good. Like, it made my lashes look like I like my lashes to look. It feels like nothing, honestly. I guess I was because I'm used to like holding that Louboutin one or like some that are just heavier, but I don't mind that, you know. I don't mind cheaper drugstore packaging, but I like that this one was done in cute little colors, you know. I like the packaging. Sometimes it's just so obnoxious. It is like literally the weirdest brush that I've ever seen on a mascara. It has like that little pick thing, and then on one side, like, it doesn't have anything under, but then on this top it's got like little plasticky bristles. Normally I don't like super plasticky pokey mascara wands, but what I did is I used this flat part first, and then I used this like picky teasy part, and I did it and like pushed up the sides, and oh my gosh, you guys, so good. And this long part was good on my bottom lashes too. So we've got a new drugstore mascara that I think is promising because I really loved it today, and I didn't have to work very long with it. It made it look dramatic and pretty. It didn't make it look like spiky and gross like I was saying. So good. And like that, like, I don't mind having a few different ones if they're like a drugstore option or something, to have something different to kind of throw in there. And then what else? Oh my gosh, when I was checking out, I haven't even opened this yet, so it's gonna kind of be first impressions, although I'm not gonna use it, so it won't really be. So I'll use it soon and we'll do kind of like a first, like a trial run with it. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll just kind of get crazy and we'll try the different mascaras and like see if we can really tell a difference. So this is the Lancome Monsieur Big. Let's just call it Mr. Big because I don't want some. So whatever. Anyways, I was checking out and it's like grand volume. It was right at the counter, and I was like, ugh. It got me, and I was like, okay, let's just try this because I'm on a mascara kick. But I mean, you know, just basic packaging. Let's see what the brush looks like. Ooh, oh, it looks like a good brush. I hate to even open mascaras. Like, I feel like, okay, now the clock's ticking, you know, and I gotta use it. But that's okay because I use mascaras every day. So you know what I might do though? Oh, this is so precious. I might not open this guy yet because I've still got a Chanel Volume and I've got that new Dior one. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Now I feel ridiculous. I use them, you know, it's not like something like hoardy. You have to actually use them. Okay, so here's another mascara. I know, I went nuts. So normally when I try Urban Decay stuff, like they send me stuff all the time, and it's usually, I feel like the same types of colors. It's really dark colors, it's like reds, it's really like bright pinks, things that I don't normally wear. But I know that their line is good. Like, they've got so many different colors. Remember I used to wear the color called Native all the time. That lipstick, I forgot what it was called, like the Revolut, I don't know what it was called. But it was that color called Native. So I'm looking, you know, at their whole section and I'm thinking, dang, that is a huge selection of lip liners. And so I immediately went to this one because I don't have many lip liners that are like pink. A lot of mine are like kind of more nude or like more like brownish nude or just like a mauve-y color that's like very similar to like a lip color. And this one is called Native, so it actually goes with that lip color that I loved. And I wore that today and I love it. Like, you can fill in your lips with it. It's just so pretty. I don't know why I'm swatching it because who cares? Like, you can see it on my lips, but it's just very like not. I mean, you can't even, like, when I hold it, I can't even see it on my hand. It's just very like pink and just very pink and pretty. You know, it's not too much. Because some pink lip liners are just too pink and it's like it's just too much. Okay, so I have mentioned loving lighter brow products. I've been using the Anastasia Blonde pencil, and I grabbed the Anastasia Blonde powder, and that's what I'm wearing today. Can you believe this is a blonde powder? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So like I said in my last video, or really most of my brow videos that have been like over the last couple years, go a little lighter with your brow products. That's the trick. And then you can have more fun and like make them a little fuller. So I probably need to put a little, that scar. It's just, but they are like, I feel like they're getting a little better. So this is cool, and I just use like an angled brush with it. So I was excited about that. I was excited to have that, and I have not tried this yet. The dip brow, maybe the day when I do like the mascara first impressions, I'll do my brows with this, but I did get the dip brow in blonde, which I used to use, I think, the taupe, but look how dark that is. Like, that'll be perfect. That was my only problem, is that I felt like it was a good product, but it would just be a little too dark for me, because I don't need to darken them. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to lighten them. I just want them to be the same color that they are, but just filled in. So, which is really just like, I'm not creating like more hairs. I'm just kind of putting a color against the back. Okay, so something else that I'm kind of still wondering about this. I'm just not sure. So whenever I go into the store, I've tried out all these different Anastasia glow kits, and this is my like beloved one. This is the one in Gleam, which occasionally I could find it in stock at Macy's when I would try to like link it for you guys, because like I said, I don't like to share things and be like, guys, this is great, and then you can't get it. It's like, what's the point? Like, no fun. So occasionally I could find it at Macy's. I think I originally got this at Sephora, but it was just something that they just didn't have. But I don't know. But anyways, these are the best powder highlighters, but they're not all this. Like, okay, these are the same, but the different Anastasia palettes, because I thought, perfect, I'll just get a different one. They're not the same. There was a new limited edition one that was chunkier than like glittery explosion. There's one that has like different colors that just never, you know, what is it? The Aura palette, which is pretty, but it was, I don't know. This one looks like liquid, like perfect skin. So what I'm wearing today, I don't know. It's just pretty. Like, it looks liquidy. It doesn't look like a, I kind of want a little hemi on it. But it's just really pretty. I just love it. It's a good, oh, see how pretty that is? But it doesn't look overdone. At least I don't think it does. I don't know, maybe it does. But anyway, so I thought to myself, here, these are so nice. Like, you can pull them out. You know what I'm saying? I love how you can do that. And I really just want to not, I want to have something different up here, because I don't like, which one is it that I don't like? I don't like the Mimosa one because it's very gold, like yellowy gold. And I was kind of thinking I didn't love this one as much. But you know what? This hard candy one is kind of close to this Starburst color, which I have hit pan on, and I've been kind of not using it lately. I've been using the Paracone a lot. If I would have probably still been using this, it would have been gone a lot. But I like this. It's just easy to have. But I thought I can buy another one and have like some other cool colors. Do they sell these separate? I could probably just go on the Anastasia website and just order what I need. But this was kind of fun to try something different. But when I got it, they're a little darker than I expected. But these two colors are very good. So the Moonstone color is pretty much exactly like that color, the, what's it called? The Starburst that I really like. And I also really like this Crushed Pearl at the bottom. This one, that's a good one too. But Starburst is just my favorite. I don't know what it is. It's just good. Like, it doesn't read pink. It doesn't read white. It's just your skin with a sheen, or my, you know, it's just a good color for my skin. This is way too dark for me, which, fine. It would look, oh my gosh, so pretty on darker skin tones. This tourmaline color, and this is, again, like, I feel like the finish is never going to be quite as good as this one. Maybe it's just because I've used this one a little more, but this one is good. This one's not glittery and weird. The tourmaline is pretty, but it's a little darker still. And then the summer color was really what I was kind of excited about, but it's a little gold. And then the Moonstone is just pretty perfect. So here's my thing. The Moonstone is perfect. That's really the only color I want. So what do I do with it? I feel like, should I return it? For darker skin tones, and the only reason I kept this to really show you was because this may not work for everybody. If you have a darker skin tone, I can't imagine, like, it'd probably be hard, I think, to find. I think it'd be harder to find highlighters that don't look so like, you know, because I bet the color shows up even more. I'm not kidding you. If you have a darker skin tone, you have to try this. I think you'll love it just like I love it. You know, it's just so good. So try this. It's the Glow Kit and Sun Dipped. And I kept thinking, you know, it's so good that I hate to return it, but I just don't think the colors are going to work for me. And I think what's going to be smart for me to do is maybe just to like buy the colors separately and just put them in here. Because I really love how you can just keep the palette, you know. But I haven't even made a dent in the other ones. So I don't know, maybe I should just use them. Maybe I should just say, you know, I'm done with this one. Let's move to the next color. So is that it? Oh, this is what I went in to get, my Peter Thomas Roth face pad. I was going to look at the Anastasia stuff and the brow stuff, but you guys, I'm not kidding. This stuff has just changed my skin. The Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. So that I feel is good, but the real, like, I don't like to be without those. I use those at night only, but the real thing that's like the amazing combo is the Lancer scrub, the blemish control one, or you could use the regular one, I'm sure it'd be fine too, and then the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac, which is a benzoyl peroxide cream that is just wonderful. It doesn't dry your skin out, it doesn't feel gross, and then I use my Clinique gel. It is like the magic combo, and then I use this at night in between the cleanser and the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac cream. But I'm not kidding, it's just such a magic combo. It's such a miracle. I just really was so hopeful. Like, I just had lost hope with my skin. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna have bad skin. So good. And I kind of discovered it all by accident. I was like, I know I've always liked a good physical scrub, so I'm gonna get one of those. I know I need like a glycolic acid, because I always had really glycolic acid. I always feel like I'm saying glycolic acid. When I used to use Proactive and stuff, that was always so good for me, but I just don't really want to use that anymore. And then the benzoyl peroxide cream. So I kind of mimicked that with other products that were a little more like nourishing and like a little more gentle. And oh my gosh, and I have loved hearing from you guys. Like, I have gotten so many messages and comments from you guys saying that you tried it and that like Accutane, you know, didn't work and like this worked. It's just crazy, you know. So if you have really stubborn breakouts, you have to try it. I will link to my skincare video below. I have been doing this since before Christmas. When I looked back to link to my video last time, I posted the video in January and I had been actually using the products for at least a couple months by then. So haven't had a single breakout. Like I said, I have this weird thing going on. I don't know what it is. It won't go away, but it's like a little bump, but it's more like a hair fall. It's some kind of hair thing. I don't know what it is, but anyways, it's just been a miracle. It's been a complete miracle. My skin is healed. It's just so good. So anyways, the sun is kind of like going down. It's getting spooky in here, so let me let you go. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I will link to everything below. I hope you enjoyed like seeing a few extra little fun things, and I will maybe do like a first impressions thing where we just try out mascaras. That'll kind of be fun, because I think sometimes you can really see the difference on me, so we'll do that. That'll be fun. I've got so many good ones. I just had so much fun with this stuff. Oh, I didn't show you this one. Okay. Should I just save it? I'll save this for the video. This one had really good reviews, so I threw it in, and I think it was very inexpensive. It was like around $10 or $12. I don't know, don't quote me on that. It was pretty inexpensive, and it's the Chanel, or the Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume. So we'll do a mascara video. We'll just try them out, so that'll be fun. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. I hope that you have the best week ever, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.